Hey guys, welcome back to Tara's Take. If you're new to the channel, welcome for the first time. If you are a returning family member, thank you for joining me again. Today is week 108 of our mass make, and we are going to be making these inspired by Tina staggered pocket booklets. I think they are adorable and very fun for our journals, and so I'll just show it to you real quick. This one I made is a note with a notepad. I don't usually make them like normally. They're just the pockets, and this is it. And then you have your journaling pages here. But in this one, I went ahead and added a little notepad, which I'm really glad I did. Of course, I got my fingerprints on it, but oh, bummer. Anyway, I'll fix it. But I think it's pretty cute. So this is what I'm going to show you today. Okay, so you have your 3 journaling spots. Then in this one, you have your notepads or notepad, and then you have 2 nice pockets in the back. Okay. And you're using all 1 sheet of 12 by 12. You can make these with 8.5 by 11 or A1 papers if you're in the UK, but I think is it A1? Or am I wrong? I'm probably wrong, right? Anyway, I haven't heard anybody say it in a while, and so I'm not sure if I said that correctly. I think I'm wrong. But anyway, I've got out my big, nice Fiskars cutting board, and I am going to cut some papers. I've chosen a few. We're not going to do all these, of course. So I'm just going to choose a few of these today to make some of these from. This is technically my second go-around with this video. And so I had a little bit of a snafu today. It is late at night right now, and I decided to go for it and hopefully be able to communicate and do a good video for you guys. I'm just looking through to remind myself of what pages I coffee dyed today. I just used a jar of coffee dye and a big mop brush, and I painted on the coffee and let it dry right on the floor behind me. Only takes, if you do these, they only take about a half an hour. To do the whole process. They're dry, well, when you use these, actually when you even use thicker cardstock, they dry really quick. So I think I want to use this one, okay? And then I really like this one. I've been in the mood for some green, so I pulled out a few of the greens here. Let's see, I've got different shades. I think I'm going to go with this really dark one right here. And then let's do something lighter and more. Do we want the pink, the strawberries, the limes? Gosh, this is hard to choose. I like all of these papers. Let's do this pink one. That'll be a little bit different. So I'm only going to do 4 because I made, in the first attempt at this video, I made like 6, of them, 7 of them. And so I went ahead and decorated this one so that you guys could see the potential, for decorating and how cute they are. And I did some of these with thicker cardstock and then some with thinner. I do think, personally, that I like them with the thinner paper. These were the ones I did earlier. This is a thicker paper, and it's fine. It would be fine, but it is, I think, a little bit easier. These are thicker as well. It's a little bit easier to maneuver and manipulate the paper. So first of all, because our journals are never 6 inches wide, hardly ever. I mean, if you do have your journals that are 6 inches wide on your page, great. I'm going to be cutting these down because my journals are usually 5.5 in width. And I want to make sure that I don't have them too wide. So I'll flip this around, make sure I'm cutting the right side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off, I think I can manage this. I usually mess this up, but maybe I should do it one at a time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Think I'm okay? I'm probably going to jack this up. I think I'll go ahead and just do it this way. So I'm going to go ahead, and earlier I folded them first and then cut them. I probably should do that again because I'm going to mess something up. I should probably just stick to the program. So I'm going to fold these in half, and you want to fold them in the direction straight up and down because that is going to be how your booklet is. Okay, and then I'm just going to measure and take off about, I'm going to bring it down to like, I think I was doing it, yeah, 4.5. No, was I doing it 4? No, 4.5. I think that's where I'm going to go. Okay, so, oops, I bumped it and made it uneven. Okay, so it leaves you, oh man, it does leave you with a nice little 2 strips for your scrap heap. Okay, and then because these are 12 by 12s, we can just cut these down into 4-inch pieces, and you're going to have 3 of those. Okay, there's that one. The fun thing I think about this is you can do these in all different sizes. You could cut, you can, like I said, use the paper, and I'm just going to tuck these in, and I'm going to go ahead and do everything kind of, you know, assembly line real quick because I just want to get these cut. Okay. Now, one thing I want to point out, unless you're going to make this a floater in your book, in your journal, I really hate putting my arm up under that thing when it's open. Unless you're going to make this into like a floating booklet, you will want to pay attention to what paper you're choosing, because you want to make sure that if you're going to glue it in, if it's got pictures on it, you want to make sure there's some of them on this side. Okay, so it'd be on the far right side, because when you fold this over, it's going to put it on the back, and if your pictures are back here, they're going to be glued down, and it's not going to be as pretty. So if you're wanting to utilize the pictures that are on the paper, you guys get me. Okay, so let's go here, 4.5. All right. Okay. Just doing this as quick as I can. And like, I'm only doing 4. I could probably, yeah. Again, I started to do it together and I'm like, I get nervous when I do that, because I mess things up. You know what I'm saying? Of course you know what I'm saying. If you guys have been with me at all, you know what I mean. I'm always messing something silly up. Having to fix some aspect of my project. But as you guys always tell me, which you're so kind, we like it when you mess up, because then you show us how you fix it and it gives us ideas. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to take your word for it. I think y'all are just being kind, but I love you. Praise God. I do, you know. I love all of you guys. Okay. And if you ever reach out to me and contact me or write me notes or comments in the comment section and get to know me, you'll find out that what I just said is not an exaggeration. I do love you. I care about each of you. I pray for all of you all the time. Let's see. Okay. This one's being a little bit uncooperative on the folding here. All right, last one. We're only going to do 4 because Miss Tara's got to go to church tomorrow morning and and be with the kiddos for the first time. And it would have been 4 weeks if I missed tomorrow. It's been 3 weeks, so because I got so sick and I couldn't go to church. I went last week, but I didn't go with the kids because I still had a little rumbling in my lungs and I didn't want to take that into the classroom, you know. But I think I'm all the way back now. Praise God. All right, so now we can get this puppy out of here, which is a good thing because earlier in the video I actually worked on top of it, which was kind of weird. I've never done that before. So now you're going to want to take your pieces and you're going to want to figure out, I mean, for me, it doesn't matter. These all, you know, are kind of weird pieces. But if you have pictures and images and stuff on your pieces, you're going to want to figure out which one you want to be on the top, because this is how it's set up, like that, and then like this. So you're going to want to figure out which one looks best where. Okay, so I am going to do one thing that I didn't do on all of these, and I think it'll make it a little bit easier, is if this one's going to be my top, so I'm not going to do that one, but I'm going to do the inside where the pocket is going to be, because yeah, I just think it'll be easier for me than trying to distress. Okay. And I know part of this is going to be covered by the other piece, but I'm just doing the whole side. That way it's done and I don't have to figure out what needs done. I'm doing the bottom there because that's going to be my bottom piece. On the other ones, the bottom is going to be covered up by your pocket. Okay. Now, grab your glue and you're going to do, since these are 4 inches, you're going to go at about 2 inches, your pocket. Okay. Now, I'm going to put that in there nice and tight. Oh, and that's the other thing I found, that these are more even if it's a thinner paper. The thicker paper, all of them came out a little bit uneven for me, and I was like, I don't know if I like that. So now if you want to make your pockets higher, you can, you know, deeper, you can go up a little higher. Maybe I'll do that in this one. So it's going to make your booklet a little bit shorter, but you're just going to open it to the back, okay, and you're going to go down the line right next to that edge, okay, and then you're going to go across the bottom, and then you're going to eyeball it a little bit on this top, on the other side, okay, and then just fold this over, pushing. I'm kind of giving this side a little push to make sure it's in that, it's definitely in the spot I want it to be. Okay. Even with the thinner paper, it's kind of coming out the edge, as you can see. Let me grab my, okay. And then I go inside and make sure this didn't seep too badly. You can also use a stapler to staple this on the inside if you wanted to for the inside one, but you're still going to have to use glue for the outside. I mean, I guess you could use staples, but it would be a lot of staples to really get it in there good, so it's up to you. All right, now I said I'd do this one a little bit shorter, so I'm doing deeper pockets. Okay, I want that to kind of look even on the outside, so I'm going to bring that to about there. Okay, and then open my back one. And put the glue. And when your glue should be, oh gee, don't do that. Your glue should be coming just to the right of the line. That's a lot of glue I just did. Okay, oops. And across the bottom, with a not so shaky hand like me. And then drop it down. Oops. Did I get that all the way over? No, I moved it. Look at that. Thought so. It looked very uneven. I'm like, why is it so uneven? There we go. Okay, that's better. Now, on mine, I am going to just go along this edge and kind of trim that little bit of overage off. But there's your first one. Super cute. There's your pocket, and you have plenty of writing space on each page. Okay, let's do another one. This one I'm going to make my pockets a little bit shorter, like I did in the other ones that I made earlier today. And I actually think I like that better, but that is totally your prerogative. So I'm going to bring this down so my pocket's about 2 inches. Okay. Going right along the edge again. Boom. And across the bottom. Trying to do a straight line. Guesstimate on the other side. And you're good. I like this one. This one might be the one we decorate. I just love this paper. This is my last piece of this paper too. It's out of a huge, some of you may have it. It's out of the Hobby Lobby, one of their, oh man, was this off? Oh well, it's down now. It's art glitter glue, so it was off just slightly, which is showing up on my other side right here. But I will trim that a little bit and it'll be okay. All right, I'm going to again use my front so that I can kind of measure, make sure this looks a little bit even. And then open the back. This time I'm going to try to make sure I keep that right in that edge, into that fold there. Okay. All right. So what did everybody do today? I am recording this on Saturday. What did you guys do for your weekend? I did laundry. I did my shopping last night, which, as most of you know, I do that usually on Saturday morning. So I did get that done last night, which was nice. So today I got up and I did laundry, and then we watched a movie. Well, we watched the rest of a movie. I went off a little bit. Shoot. We tend to start movies and then watch them in increments. Does anybody else do that? And so we finished 2 movies today that we had started last weekend. One of them was Of Mice and Men, from the novel, the famous novel of Mice and Men, and by Robert Steinbeck, I think, or somebody like that. I think that's his name. Anyway, very interesting. I had never seen that movie. I am getting to actually trim this before I glue it because I can see that it's crooked. It has John Malkovich in it, and Gary Sinise actually directed it and starred in it alongside John Malkovich. Oh my gosh, it was something else. It was like, if you've never seen it before, it's not like this movie that makes you go, oh, it's so intriguing or anything. But it was, John Malkovich did such a good job. He was supposed to be, it was back in the 1920s or something like that. and he was supposed to be mentally handicapped, but he was a full-size, full-grown man, and he talked like a little boy. And Gary Sinise was kind of his protector. Gary had known his Aunt Clara, and he, if you've never read the book or anything, I'm sorry if I'm spoiler alerting, but it was just amazing to me how good a job John Malkovich did. I mean, he's a good actor. The only thing I didn't like about the movie was how often they swore and they used the Lord's name in vain. That bothered me. But the movie and the book itself, I'm sure, I've never read the book, but the movie was a very good movie. So if you've never seen it or read the book, I might get the book and read it now that I've seen the movie, because I had never even thought to read the book, but now it's kind of like, maybe I should. And then the second movie was with Kevin Sorbo and his wife, and oh my goodness, what's his name? The guy who played, I can't think of his name, I'm embarrassed. I know his name and I can't think of it. I think his name is John too. Is it John? He played Cliff on Cheers. So, that guy. Anyway, and his last name starts with an R, and I can't think of it. But it was back in like the 1920s again. It's kind of funny. They were both. This one was called Miracle in East Texas, and it was about these two con men who, and supposedly it was a true story. It was about these two con men who traveled around the country, and they were, and in Texas and Oklahoma, they conned widows out of their money, telling them they were going to invest in oil wells. And then the oil wells didn't pan out. They would go to the next city. They would con again, and so on. And the man who Kevin Sorbo played became, in real life, after they got caught, got in trouble. It was very funny. It's a comedy. After they got caught and in trouble, he ended up getting saved and marrying one of the women that he had conned. He fell in love with her. It's one of the reasons that he came clean, and he became a pastor. So anyway, so it's a true story about these two men, and it was good. It was very good. So if you want a nice, clean, funny, kind of cute movie that's based on a true story, then that's a good one for you. Okay, so that was my Saturday. Cordy worked outside most of the day, and so the first video I did, the reason I'm re-recording it is because it was kind of discombobulated, and I felt bad because he was coming in and out, and he usually takes a nap when I'm recording, but he was coming in and out and doing work, and then at one point when he came in, he talked on camera and didn't realize it, and was saying, kind of being goofy with me, and I didn't, want to cut it out and stuff, and I felt like the video was kind of discombobulated, and so I just went ahead and did it over. So here we are. He worked so hard outside today. He was worn out, and he was just being silly and saying, talking in, a voice that isn't, it was just a silly voice, and I was like, I'll just redo the video. He goes, okay, thank you. So, this is a better one anyway, because I'm more concentrating on this. Like I said, I paused it so many times, I was all over the place, and so this one's going smoother. Even though it's later at night. After I do this, I've got to take a shower and get to bed, because I got the kiddos. Yay! The little K through 2s. And the best part is, I'm not the main teacher anymore. I'm a helper, because I took that break and they assigned the class to these two kids. I call them kids because they're young. They're very much younger than me. They are kids to me. They're younger than my kids. And they have 2 little girls, and they're a really sweet couple, and so I'm assisting them. And I told him, you know what? I'm so excited to just be assisting. He just laughed. I said, so I'm good. I am good. Sometimes it's nice to just, you know, have that break, because I taught as the main teacher for over a year, and then I took the break for the move. So, you know what I mean? Now I'm just like, okay, I'm good to go. Where are we at in time? Oh, good. So I hope you guys like these. I thought they were really cute, and they're so, I mean, look at this. They are so cute, right? Isn't this adorable? I mean, and I just did this with the theme of these ladies in black and white, because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to decorate it. And then the back's got the little old-fashioned bike and music on it and stuff. And I just thought it was they're really cute. Okay, let's see here. Almost there, guys. It's just so much easier to do this part when before you glue it together. You guys know I don't want to be putting paper in between and doing all that silliness. So, okay. And which one are we going to decorate? I'm not sure. And I'm doing the top one just because it'll just make it easier for me, like I said. Okay, don't need to do all of it because it's going to be glued in. And then the one I did with the bottom is my bottom piece. So this is my middle piece. Let's see. I think I find it easier coming like this and looking at it this way to figure out where I want it than trying to do it with it open. Okay. All right, get in, get over there, get over there. I want you to be even. Okay. And I had one of my friends, one of you asked me, so I thought I'd tell you on, oh, what am I doing? See, I start talking and then I get distracted. Asked me where I got these little bottles for my art glitter glue. I get mine at Hobby Lobby, but I think I've seen them sold on Amazon. However, the ones I saw on Amazon had like this little, I used to have some, and I've never seen this exact set that just has the bottle with the pin in it. I get those at Hobby Lobby. And they're not in the section you would probably think. They're over by the paint. And I mean the artistic paint, like the real deal stuff. They're in one of those aisles. That's where I get it. And these pearl pins, they come, the little pearl pins, they come with it. But you can buy the pearl pins. Now see, I tore my paper right there because of glue. You can buy the pearl pins at Walmart. They have them there. And I'm sure many of you know that. I'm just letting you know because they were asking me about those, and then about this little guy that I use when I press glue, you know, because I have the wedge on it. This is a Mod Podge tool that I got in a Mod Podge kit. Okay. A lot of my stuff, and y'all, I don't announce it all the time because I don't have an Amazon store, but I do have an Amazon list that is open to the public that you can go. I think I have the link down below. Yeah, I do. I have the link. It's down below in the description box. All those links, it's there. And I always add things that I buy into that list. So most of what I use that's been purchased on Amazon is in that list for the majority of my stuff, okay? Just in case anybody's interested in anything they see. If I say I bought it on Amazon, go check the list because it might be in there. And I'm going to trim this. I've got some hanging over. And this one's a little bit uneven. I'm not sure why. Not sure why, but it is. Okay. All right. Now, here's that one. So I got my 4. And easy peasy, right? Now this one's shorter, like I said. It's okay. It's cute. I just think I like them a little bit taller. But I do think I'm going to decorate this one. I love this paper, and I would like to have this one ready to use in something. So how do we want to decorate? I would love, do we want to put a notepad in this one? What time is it? 30 minutes? I think we have time. I guess I can show you how I did that. I'm going to pause for just a second and grab some paper. All right, so I've got 4 pieces. You don't have to have that many. You could do like 2 pieces would make you 8 pages, but I'm going to, or 8 sides. I'm going to do there. Now, the way I did this earlier was I put it inside here, okay, like so, just measuring kind of where I want it to go at the top, and then I went to the other end. Actually, I think I did it like this. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to start a cut, like right there. These scissors aren't as sharp as they used to be. I never used the little ones that came with them, so they're sharper. Alright, so we got that cut started. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go like this and just cut it about, are you guys in? I'm just checking the camera. I just want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Just using this edge, and I'm going to cut it about right there. Okay? And now, just cut this edge where I started the cut. Go as straight across as I can. And then this top part, do the same thing. Okay, got lots of scraps with this project, huh? Nice strips. All right, so now you have that, and it fits in there nice, okay, like so. And I'm going to use my little stapler. Now what you could do is you could sew this in. That would be really cute if you don't have this kind of stapler, or if you only have like a regular stapler, you can just go to the center here. And you can fold this part. Oops, I'm not in the center. I'm trying to get it, but it's not. There we go. You can fold this back. Don't fold it over, but you can fold it back and fit it inside your stapler and go in that way. I've done that. I got that little trick from Miss Tina as well. I'm sure y'all, if you listen to her, you've seen her do stuff like that. And you know, those are the things that work. I mean, they just do. They work. But it is fun to have this stapler finally. I've been wanting to get one for years, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean years. And I think I'm actually going to grab a paper clip, a couple paper clips, and make this a little bit easier for myself. I'm going to hold this paper together, so, because it's scooching. It is scooching on me. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. Get it right in this, as centered as I can. Okay, now let me push this out where I had it earlier. Which way was it that I used it? Okay. I should pluck this on there too. Alright. I've always found this kind of hard to make sure I get it right on the line of the paper. Okay. I'm trying. Here we go. Oh, good job, T. All right. Yeah, let's do the center. And last one. Yay. I just love having this stapler. Honestly, I waited forever to buy it. And you know what, you guys? I got it on Amazon and it was only $10. I mean, it was $9.99. Seriously, it took me forever to buy it because I was always wanting to get other stuff. And so to commit to buying a little boring stapler when I wanted the watercolors or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway, here we go. So there you go. Now you have your little notepad. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. Paper is so pretty. All right. Now, this is going to be a nice piece to go into one of my journals. So we can also distress the paper on the inside, which I will. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and pause. And I'm going to distress it, and then I'll come back, okay? Because that way you guys don't have to sit there and be bored. I'll be right back. Hey, guys, I'm back. Okay, that took a minute. All right. It's funny. I did all of those, and the one that I didn't do on the inside for the pockets was the one I ended up decorating. This one. So anyway. Oh, praise God. It's okay. Let's see here. I'm looking to think what I want to do with this one. I kind of was thinking about using some of my mini collages on this one. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Let me just darken this a little bit. I do. I like these. They're so much fun. I just find them, I don't know, what is it about collages that it's so pleasing to our eyes, you know? I was thinking we could do this one. I did the other one very girly. I was thinking I could do this one more, more guyish, you know, because of the dark red. And then I could put some dudes on here, man. I don't want the guys drinking beer. Let's see. Who's standing up? They're all like sitting down. And I don't have anywhere for them to sit necessarily. Guess they could sit across this. Move that down just a little bit. I'm trying to keep that 1892 visible. Okay. Now let me see. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let me work on this for a second. One thing I want to do is I want to line this side. And I wanted to show you guys what I did before with the other one. Because this one look okay with that ticket. It's kind of cute. I never use this. I don't know why. Nah, I don't like it so much on there. Pardon me. You know what we're going to use? We're going to use washi tape. Look at this, you guys. Did I show you the washi tape drawer? I did, right? Yeah. I'm thinking, do I have any? This one might be cool on here. Kind of like that one. I'm just thinking, do I have one that would go with the collages and have more guys on there. Stamps. This one looks cool. But it's kind of pink. And then I do have, oh, this one actually might really match. It's almost the same. Look at that. It's got a really cool design on it. Okay, Tara, make up your mind. Which one, which one? I was just thinking it'd be fun to have. I kind of like that one. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to use that one. Oh, I do have Paris, though. That might be even more fun. Huh. She's torn. She is torn. What do I got in my older ones over here? What are these? Those are flowers. I'm messing these all up, aren't I? Don't think I have enough of that one. And these are all flowery. I have some saved in my wish list that I really want to get, and I haven't yet. So I think I'm going to do this one. Okay, so what I did earlier, and I'm going to show you guys real quick here. Oh, come on, don't get stuck now. There you go. I love to glue down my washi, you know. So do you guys, most of you. Now, what I did earlier was I took it down, and even though I've got this opening, I cut right where I needed it to be. Okay? And we'll just trim, I'm going to turn it this way. We'll just trim these ends off. But go about halfway. Okay, and then I'm going to trim this part here. Whoops, let's cut this. There we go. Okay, so you have it like that. And trim that end off, of course. Let's go from behind. I think that's a little easier. There we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take my small, actually with this tape, I used that really thick cloth Tim tape earlier, Tim Holtz, but now since I'm using the washi and it's not thick, I'm going to go ahead and just cut right there with the blade. Okay, and I'm going to cut right here along that edge to the curve so that you can open it. Okay, now we'll just put some of our glue on this side. I like to line the spine like I would with a journal when I do booklets and stuff. I just think it looks nice, and because this booklet is a staggered booklet, you have to, you know, you have to get creative because you're going to glue it shut. So, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Now we're opening, back in business. I think it's cute. I hope you do too. And let's see, where did you go? Yep, right here. I bought all these washies in a kit at Hobby Lobby. They actually had a kit that I liked almost all the washi tapes in, which was kind of bizarre for me. That's a rarity for me. Now, let's see. Are these too girly here? Let me see. These are kind of fun. No, these are more girly. Let's use these. I've got my Tim Holtz here. Oh, geez, come out now. Got a bunch of Tim Holtz stuff that should be kind of fun to work with. Oh, we got some guy. Oh, that's cool. Just by itself. You know, Tim Holtz stuff is just like, bam, it's on the page. It's good. We're good. Let's see. kind of a big picture. I've got smaller ones here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Let's use some of these little guys. I think there's someone here with pictures of the guys on there, like that. There's one. There's that old man. He's like a banker. He reminds me of a banker. I don't know if he's supposed to be a banker, but he reminds me of a banker. There it is. Look, there he is. All right, so we could do something kind of like that. I like that. I hope you do too. Plus, it's late and Mama's tired, so we're gonna go with it. Oh, we are gonna go with the fun, easy stuff. We'll have a live here soon, and we'll do some decorating, and you guys can tell me what you want on the pages and stuff like we did that one time. I'm gonna go ahead and rough this up a little bit. I think that'll be. Should have went ahead and did that before I. There we go. It's not a ton, just a little bit of rough edges there, but kind of makes it look cool. And let's go ahead. Do we want to use this one on the top, or let's see. Could go like that, or we could go like that. I think I like one of these on top. Yeah. I'm going to do this one because of that red, that color, burgundy kind of. It looks kind of cool. Almost looks like I did that on purpose for this piece of paper. So, all right. After this, I am going to go hop in the shower and hop in bed. Yay! I made the best casserole today. I got it off of the recipe off of a little calendar. It's kind of funny, that a real estate agent gave me. And it is a chicken zucchini. Let's see. I think I want this in the corner. Or do I want it up here? No, I want it in the corner. Or like right. Yeah. And, oh, should I use that? Look at that. I forgot they're different colors on each side. No, I kind of like, should I use this one? No, I like the other one. So anyway, it was delicious, you guys. It was chicken and zucchini and red, it was bell pepper and then onion. I added the onion. They didn't have that in the recipe. And I added my own seasonings a little bit because all they said was salt and pepper, which I thought would be too boring. Oh man, I bent that paper. That's a bummer. Oh well, it's good. All right. And then I had, what else was it? Oh, it was like a cream sauce. There's another group. Different guys. And it was delicious. Absolutely delicious. And yes, I've kind of gone over to a ketovore because I'll be perfectly honest about it. I mean, most carnivores would not want to hear this. I just couldn't do all carnivore all the time. But I do want to stay, I've completely stayed away from processed foods. I am kind of stuck on my weight. I'm not really sure why I'm not losing because I haven't been overeating. I think it's just because I haven't been able to work out. I think that's a big part of it. I'll be honest, I had not lost any weight on carnivore. I did it for about 5 or 6 weeks. A lot of people have to do it longer than that to start losing. I think the reason, though, that I did not lose on it was not carnivore's fault because I felt better on it than I have felt in years. Okay, I'll be honest. But I did get bored eating just meat or meat products. And I also, I think I didn't lose weight on it, and I'm having a hard time with keto. I don't have a gallbladder. And so I don't have any way to, you know, the liver can only process so much bile. The gallbladder is kind of, I don't know if you guys know this, some of you probably know more than me, but the gallbladder is basically the holder for the bile that the liver produces. And then when you eat fat, your gallbladder releases that bile to process the fat. Well, if you don't, you know, if you don't have a gallbladder, your liver, of course, is still processing fat. However, not as quickly as your body needs it to cause it to work and function correctly. And you have a harder time losing weight on a keto diet because, yeah, it's just been kind of a weird experience. I seem to only really lose weight quickly. I'm trying to think, where do I want this? I didn't want to put it here, only because, how's it going to look right there? I guess I kind of want it here. I kind of only lose weight really well, it seems like, on like a calorie counting diet, because then I'm eating healthy, but I'm kind of controlling what's going in. And so, yeah, I haven't lost a bunch of weight. However, I haven't let that discourage me into going back to eating junk food. I am not eating junk food. I am not eating processed foods. I am eating, you know, I'm eating good. So I decided, you know what? I did lose 20 pounds initially, about 24 actually. I have not gained that weight back. When I went to the doctor for my biopsies, I hadn't gained it back. I was praising God for that. And I think I'm going to put this one here. And so I just look at it like, you know what, eventually if I keep eating the right way and eating less, and then once I can start going and working out again, now that I'm feeling better and I'm going to get my shots in my knee and in my foot, I'm going to ask for a shot in my ankle because my foot kills me. I think I have a pinched nerve. I'm going to ask him if he'll send me to a podiatrist to see about what's going on, because they did x-rays and there's no breaks or anything. But anyway, I think once I get to moving again, I'll probably feel a lot better. Now because, yeah, I was going to say, because this guy's off to the side, then I can cover, I didn't want to cover all of those guys, so I ended up covering the actual piece. But I may add something. And you guys remember, you can also decorate. Don't forget that you can decorate your little pockets and make it more, you know, even more decorated. If you're going to make it a floater, you could decorate the back of the piece. Yeah, I like that one there. That's cute. I'm going to make more. I've only got like 2 or 3 left now. I've used them up. And I had a bunch of them. These mini collages. So let me know in the comments, my regulars, especially you guys who always talk to me. Let me know, and if you are new or you just have never reached out and talked to me, please do. I would love to converse with you. But anyway, I was going to say, let me know, do you want to do more, like some more videos together where we just sit and do collaging, like these mini collages again? It was fun. I love making them. And sometimes I don't always want to craft by myself, but I also know I'm not making anything thrilling, and so I don't always film when I'm crafting, just because I don't want to bore you guys. I'm serious. I'm not trying to gain attention or anything, or say, do you guys want me? You know, I'm being serious. I don't want to bore you. And I do think that, you know, it can be boring to just do the same things all the time. So if you want to do more little mini collages together, let me know. I'm looking in this drawer really quick because I want to see if I have something else that we can put up here. Yeah, I'm going to put that. It kind of goes. It kind of goes. I just feel like this corner needs something since I covered up so much of that piece. You know what? I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to go over here because I have Tina's. Where are they? Which drawer do I have them? Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm going to grab it out of here. They're nicer in this thing. That paper is like this shiny paper I got at the copy shop. I don't like it very much. Should probably just throw all those pieces away because I don't ever use them. I was looking though to see if I could find one that's kind of, oh, there we go. There we go. It's the same piece, just bigger and on a matte photo paper, so it looks nicer. I decided today I think I'm going to print out some of my pictures I use for my girls. I think I'm running low. As I was looking through them, it isn't that I'm running low, but I'm running out of a lot of them that I like. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that's dark enough. Let's grab, yeah, let's grab our ground espresso. I pulled out a Lazy Susan that I had in my kitchen that twirls here, and I've got it sitting on the side. You can probably see it moving, and I'm loving having it there because it gave me a little more space on my little shelves I have in front of me. And yeah, I like it. It works. It's holding my most used glues and my daubers and my little punches and random things that I use, my Carmex and some of my watercolors. Oh, that's something I was going to tell you guys. I've really been watercoloring a lot, so I'm sorry that I haven't been doing as many videos since I was sick, you know, but I've been just like so stuck on watercoloring again. I'm loving it, loving it. Let's see. On these first two, because I covered up so much, I was thinking, oh, let's do that one. That'll match. And since I just used this, it should be wet still. Inked up. Yep, it sure is. So this is kind of a grungy, I like that, you know, really old looking. There we go. Just kind of give it a little more pizzazz there. So there we go. There is our piece. Oh, we do need, no, we don't want to use that one though. Let's use this one. We do need to distress this tape. Now I'm going to do the back, even though it'll probably get glued into my book, because just in case I don't, it's done. Everything looks matchy-matchy. You know, I love to be matchy-matchy. All right, so there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's mask make. I sure did. I really liked doing these again. If you did enjoy it and found value in this, please give the video a like. I'd appreciate it, and get our channel out there. And also, if you're not a subscriber to the channel and you enjoyed yourself today, please come back and go ahead and subscribe and become a part of the Terrace Tape family. There we go. Very cute. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Got a little Tim Holtz feel there, which I've missed. And this is not glued down right here. Sorry. Just a little more glue. Just a little bit. Okay. I love you guys. God bless you. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.